But I suppose it is what it is. Let's get that sent back. What a wasn't even that hot.
Ever since I ran my Corally Synchro 2-wheel drive at the beach, I've been wanting to do it again. Enjoyed it so much. Then they brought out the new Traxxas, which looked absolutely awesome. It does look absolutely awesome. £1,300. I can't justify spending that much on one RC, not at the moment. What have I got that I can turn into something that I can run on the sand, that I can take to the sand dunes, that's going to have speed, agility, but still be a little bit bigger? I tell you what, I've got an Asuga and I've got some amazing parts for this car. We're going to have a look now what I've got, then we're going to build it, then we're going to take it to the beach and we're going to see how fast this thing is, how it performs on the sand. Fingers crossed it all goes well. First of all, we've got this from Eric van Ravenstein. It is a bespoke 7075 4mm aluminium chassis, and it's a thing of absolute beauty. You can actually see yourself in it, as you can see me there. We've got Vapor RC engraved, 7075. It's absolutely stunning. Almost too nice to run it, but we're definitely going to be running it. I'll put a link to Eric's Facebook down below. Please go and check him out. He only does Corally things, really high quality. He can do your bespoke things, all sorts of stuff, all 7075, more or less handmade if you like. But the quality and the workmanship is absolutely fantastic, and he's a really nice guy, so definitely check him out. Not sponsored or anything like that. Purchased this with my own money. Really happy with this. It's absolutely awesome. Of course, got some paddle tyres. These are for the rear. We're going to be turning the Asuga into a 2-wheel drive, so I've got these Louise. Hopefully they'll be the right size. Real struggle to get the right tyres for the Asuga with being 1/7 scale. They might be a little bit small. We can always change them in the future, but this is what I'm going with. And for the front, I've just got these from the same company, and really good value tyres these, 17mm hexes, so hopefully these will do the trick. And to power it, we've got the Easy Run 4278 motor from Hobbywing. It's a 2250 censored motor, so it should give it plenty of power. I've got that paired with the Max 8 G2 160 amp ESC, so it should give it plenty of power. Also got lots more goodies on this car, but let's get this built. I'm excited about this one. I don't know if you can tell or not. It's going to be awesome. Let's get it built. First part going on to the new chassis is going to be the motor. Remember your Loctite. Gold with the silver does look awesome. Brand new screws for everything as well. Might as well do it properly. It's a shame to put this black on the metal, but it's nice and clean and fresh, and it just does protect it, so. I wonder if you could get these in like an aluminium colour. That'd be cool. You do have to remember to get these side guards on before most things. You need to get it on before you put the battery tray on, before you put the ESC on. It does make it a little bit more awkward to put like the centre brace and things like that on, but it's definitely easy to get this on first. Nice fresh new Ackerman, titanium. Hopefully shouldn't bend as easily as the last one. Nice fresh bearings, lovely and smooth. Always check when you're putting this on as well if you need any spacers. Sometimes you get away with you alright, but other times you do need some, so I'm just going to hold that on there, see if there's any wiggle, and once that's tightened on, shouldn't need a spacer this time, which is good, and it's not catching on the steering either, which is good. So next we're going to put the actual diffs in. As you can see, we've got Corally 7075 tuning, gearbox housing, full aluminium 7075. Also got some Corally tuned parts in here as well, which is the actual diff housing. Beautiful and smooth. I just had to put one shim on this side, and that's perfect. A little trick as well, I always put these screws I'll take out, obviously before I put it in. These are what go under the chassis, but I always think it's best just to tie them in and put that screw there in. Then make sure you've got your mesh correct, because if you don't put them in, then it's not going to be as tight as it is when it's actually on the chassis. So I also got these Ado Racing hinge pin holders as well, which have been holding up really well. But this does need a gasket, and I forgot to get some, so I'm going to make one. I have a little bit of thin cardboard, just cut it to size, just make sure you've got the holes in the right place. So you're going to need these holes here aren't used, they're redundant, so you don't need to worry about them. And there we go, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just need to trim around this little bit here, just as long as the screws can go in, and it just gives a nice seal, especially like say when you're going metal to metal. Just a piece of thin cardboard, just cut out to size. Definitely worth doing. We're going rear wheel drive only. The front diff I'm just going to leave as plastic. There's no point putting extra weight in when I don't need to. It's not going to be doing anything apart from just supporting the front shock tower and stuff. So I'm going to stick that with plastic. I'm just going to cover it these holes with something. I was meant to take the ones off the Corally Synchro and I completely forgot, so I'll just try and find something to fill these in with. I'll probably, just to be honest with you, just put a bit of tape on the inside just to cover them up for now. It's not the end of the world if anything gets in there, because there's nothing going to be in there anyway, so. And here we are, all finished. That took some wrenching, 6 hours. So what was probably a few minutes for you guys, all together, set up as I want it. Obviously we've got paddle wheels on the back, we've got dots on the front. Not ideal, but they should work okay. Garage Life RC wing, which I've low slung on the back. And as you can see, the car's pretty low compared to the normal Asuga. I've also put some Velcro on the side, which will bring the body in. You can tell straight away there how much nicer that looks with the body Velcroed in at the sides. Just tight to the actual chassis. Makes it look a lot sleeker. Got this big bumper on the front, which I wasn't sure about. I didn't know if that was gonna look, you know, good or not, but I'm actually happy with how that's turned out. Didn't put too many stickers on the body either. It's just a little bit of Velcro on each side here, and then just attached there. And as you can see inside, we've got the Max 8 G2, we've got the Hobby Wing motor, all centered up, all connected, full aluminium brace through the middle with the shock towers. I think it looks absolutely awesome. And we have the chassis, obviously. I was a bit kind of not wanting to put the skid guards on and the bumpers on because it's just covering it up, but I suppose we need to keep it nice and protected. I ran out of gold screws, which is a shame as well, so it's probably 80% gold screws and 20% black screws, so I just need to get some more gold screws and finish that off. But I think the gold with the aluminium looks absolutely fantastic, so I do need to get some more of these gold screws. But yeah, I'm just so excited to get this out. It sounds fantastic. I'm hoping this setup will work well. Obviously it's rear wheel drive, so we've got no drive to the front wheels at all. I have put a gyro in it just in case. I don't know if it'll need it or not. I've got a 14 tooth pinion in here. Why I went for 14 tooth? Good question. Because I've not used one before and I had one to hand. It is stock on a 13 tooth, but obviously we've increased the motor size. We're rear wheel drive only now. So, you know, 14 tooth. I'm going to run this actually. I'm going to try it on 4S and then 6S and just see what the difference is on 4S and 6S. I haven't got a clue how fast this is going to go. So let's just get to the beach and let's just see how this does. So pleased with how this has turned out, and I just hope it performs as well as it looks. Right, let's get to the beach. See you there. Yeah, got the Asuga Sandblaster, if you like. I'm going to call it the Asuga S for sand. We're at the beach, really quiet. Glad nobody's here. I don't think I'm going to get any speed runs here though. It's not flat enough, so we're just going to see how it handles. Got it on 4S to start off with. Running the 4S CNHL.
Let's see how she does. There we go. I'm going to start off with the gyro turned off and see how she does. And then if we need it, we can turn the gyro on. Oh, look at that go. Oh, yes. Brilliant. Oh, wow. Oh my God, that is so controllable. Whoa. Oh, that is cool. Whoa. Ho, 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 ho. Absolutely brilliant. Look at that go. Whoa. First crash over the seaweed. Oh, wow, that is awesome. Oh, yes. No gyro either. And that is running beautifully. Watch out for the water. Look at that. Whoa! Awesome! Awesome! Oh, I just wish I had a bigger beach. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I need to be careful with this chassis. I'm going. Whoa! That is awesome! Oh, yes! Whoa! Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! Whoa! Oh, that is awesome! That is working brilliantly. Oh yes, look at that go! Oh wow! That is awesome. Oh yes. Oops. Well, that's a bit of a disappointment. I think I've killed the motor. It wasn't running long, but the motor is dead. The motor is completely dead. Seized, absolutely seized. But it's not too hot, that's the thing. It's not, you think it'd be boiling, I can keep my fingers on it, which is weird. So that's not good. It's not good at all. Just try it uncensored. No, this motor is not good. No, it's definitely the motor. It's either the motor or the ESC, but the ESC seems absolutely fine. Like I say, there's no drive. It's this motor, it's like the motor's seized. Well, that's disappointing.
Well, we've got her back. And I'm going to start with the positives. Why not? For me, the way it looks is absolutely awesome. You can agree or not agree, but I just think it looks really sleek. Obviously dropped it quite a bit, just adjusted the droop screw slightly. Obviously we've got it taped to the side of the chassis as well, which I do think helps bring this body in. It just looks a lot sleeker. The way it ran really impressed me. Didn't have to use a gyro, controlled really nicely. To say that all I've done is stiffened up that centre diff, well, more or less locked the centre diff up, taken the front drive shaft out, taken the front CVDs out, changed it into a rear wheel drive, put these paddles on and these dots on the front, handled really well. Where did it go wrong though? Well, as you've just seen, I thought the motor is seized. The motor is absolutely fine. No problem at all with the motor. Like I said, it didn't get hot, so the motor's absolutely fine. The ESC on the other hand is broke. Cat packs are absolutely fine, fans working, it will steer, but it won't put any power to any motor. I've tried it with two other motors that I have that I know are good, and it's just stuttering. So I think what's happened is the MOSFET has burnt out inside here. The MOSFET actually delivers the power to the motor,
and I think that's the only thing I can think's gone on it. I didn't see any smoke come out. It doesn't smell funny. MOSFET must have gone in this. It's the only thing that I can think of. I mean, I could dig right into it, but the problem is you can take this bit off here, remove that. There's some more screws under the heatsink you can remove, but then because it's all waterproofed, it's just not worth going into. But I've tried to reset the firmware, reset it back to default settings. It's just nothing's happening. So that is as dead as they come, which is a bit of a shame, because I'm going to have to order another one of these now, because I've run out of 6S ESCs. I've only got 4S ones. So it is a bit of a shame that I didn't get to run this for very long. I mean, literally what you've just seen running this was more or less real time. I probably edited it out about 40 seconds and that was it. And that was just while I was trying to figure out what the actual issue with the car was. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but it doesn't end here. I'm going to take this back up to the beach that I took the Corally Synchro to, because that beach was a lot nicer, a lot flatter. I think the beach I took it to probably wasn't the best beach, and I think that's probably why the ESC's probably overheated or it's just overamped, because that sand where this was running was it was thick and quite shoaly, and it was, you know, I was obviously having to power through it. So yeah, I definitely need to take it to the other beach. So there will be another video on this car. Yeah, and a big shout out to Eric for the chassis. Everything on the car fit onto it absolutely perfectly, and it's still looking absolutely fine. No major scratches or dents or anything like that. As you'd expect, I didn't run it for very long, and hopefully it stays as nice as this for a long time. Just another quick shout out to CNHL as well. I'll put a link to the batteries that I run down below. Some of the best batteries that I've actually ever used. Really good quality. Again, didn't get something for free. I buy my own batteries, bought them from CNHL, but they've got some really good offers on at the moment. So I'll put, like I said, I'll put a link below to where to get these batteries from. Just awesome batteries and plenty of power and seem to last a long time. The IR rate on the CNHL batteries, really good. The ones I've been using for a while, my 2.3S when I run on 6S, are still at 0.02, which is really good. So I do apologise for not seeing much of this car running, but like I say, there will be more on this 100%. Don't forget to put them thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm so close to 4,000 subscribers. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and if you like the content, then hit that notification button, and if you like this video, then check out one of these videos up here. Happy RCing, and thank you so much for watching. Take care, bye.